Unfortunately, once again, against my better judgment, we are in fact live. Gentlemen, where last we left off... Oh god, where last we left off with this shit show. Our team have besieged the Sorrowfell, a chaos fortress on the edges of the Black Oak Forest. You have fought your way through enemies. You have tempered the, what's it called? Temple of Morn and Lady Morn, who stood there. Fuck. And shit doesn't want to fucking work again. You have tempered Lady Morn and those that have stood there. You found yourselves able to besiege this area, and in doing so you have been ambushed by enemies on the outskirts of the Sorrowfell. Chaos warriors have swarmed your position. Freya has been knocked down, and Arias is currently fighting a 2v1 against a fire shaman and a warrior of chaos. This is the beginning of the end of the final battle here in the realm of Shaiish. So, not the world's best recap, I appreciate that. But kicking us off in initiative is Freya. You are currently prone on the ground. Yelea and Drynian are near you. The Warrior of Chaos and the Bestigor are, well, gonna do their best to fuck with you. What do you want to do, Liam?
Right, let us have a look. No, French, no. Don't make that face.
At least he stopped himself.
Point. I am going to execute the Bestigor next to me.
Order 66.
Actually, no, the Bestigor is not the priority here. The Chaos Knights should be.
Okay, going for it. You should be disadvantaged because you are prone. Oh shit.
Oh.
How'd you heal? Oh, your regeneration at the start of your turn.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah. Actually, I should take I should use half of my movements to stand up first.
That's true.
So the Warrior of Chaos is still restrained. I would get advantage in this.
Yep, all good. We can't parry a ranged attack. Go through.
25.
Jesus, nice damage. Okay.
And then second.
Can't parry a ranged attack.
23, and then my final attack of this evening.
What?
Well,
Where
of this
are you going?
turn. What?
Where are you going?
Where are you going? I will. No. Yes, maybe. No. How do we refill the binding?
Long rests.
Fantastic. I'm going to use a point in the binding to re-roll that attack
Okay.
because reasons.
Sounds good. Okay, can't deflect an incoming attack like that.
27. There we
Very
go.
good, very good.
Got him.
Got him. Alright, nice. Let's see if I can get that to work. There we go.
Could you get me stood up, please? I'm currently on the ground. And I look like Fiona, but I'll forgive it.
Strange, you shouldn't be prone. I've made it so you're not prone.
But I am.
I'm aware that
Are we
you're-
2D'ing or are we 3D'ing?
I'd recommend 3D, or you're going to see a lot of things that just say 3D element on them.
That's true, but I currently look like I am on the floor.
Everybody do the dinosaur.
It's probably because you are on the floor.
Yes, but why
What?
is he on the floor? Is the question.
Who is on the floor?
And do you want better? Why is the floor?
It
Where
isn't
are
the
they?
case. Remember, prone kept adding itself and automatically the last
Yeah.
time.
Inactive effects prone. Delete. Aha! Ascending to her feet, Freya bursts back up, volley fire into the warrior. Also, a little trick you can do, select yourself, press L to go first person, and you can WASD like a video game if you're really feeling it. Look at that on stream. Look at little pew-pews. Right, where are you moving? Oh my god, you're using up all your movement on that.
No, I'm just experimenting.
I see.
But anyway, moving on. That's my turn.
Okay, which Warrior of Chaos did you shoot?
That one.
That one. Okay, let's have a look.
It was dead.
He is indeed dead. Let's delete his token. Nice, cool. There was a way to get the 3D effects working previously, but I ain't gonna fuck with that right now. Alright, that brings us to the next two Warriors of Chaos. This one on to Orias is gonna stab with his spear. I wonder if I can be the Warrior of Chaos. Oh, look at that.
Oh no!
Shit, Orias is down. Do you want... I was about to say, do you want to take it on the binding, but soz. So, spear lunges forwards, catching you in the midriff, Orias, and driving you to the ground. As he raises the spear again, he's going to attack one more time. He does have advantage. That's a hit. That's 2 failed death saves off the bat there for me, Orias. No. That's his turn. Brings us to this Warrior of Chaos, who is going to get up from being prone and restrained, and will charge Yalea. Oh, I need to make sure that.
Would he still not be restrained because that was the arrow?
Let me check Yalea's arrow. Oh yes, it's a repeated save, isn't it? It's not an
Yes.
automatic thing. Arrow restraint, DC 15 strength saving throw for 1 minute. So strength save, DC 15. He's good, so he will break through it. Oh, why are they private? No, it's not. Targeting Yalea, and we'll go for her.
Just is that not at the end of their turn?
I double check again. No, it's worth checking. It's worth checking. As an action on its turn, so I will undo the damage on Yalea, and he will just move up into her. Cool. Over to Drynian.
Yeah. Dronian should be in range for this. Will cast Spare the Dying on Arias.
Okay, nice. You should be able to like hover distance as well. You're 30 foot away from him currently.
Yeah, but at level, because I'm beyond level 5, its range is 30 feet.
Yep, bang on. So you should be able to do it.
Yeah. I can't tell if I'm targeting him or
Little
Get my
arrows will appear around him if you are.
so Spare the Dying.
Nice.
Can't tell if that worked.
Well, Spare the Dying is just a... Oh, it hasn't
Yeah.
come up with anything. Yeah, I mean, I see no reason why it wouldn't. It's a... Is it a reaction, Spare the Dying?
No, it's an action. Creature within range has 0 hit points, isn't dead. Creature becomes stable. So I think he's up on 1.
No, so he's still at 0. But he doesn't. He's no longer taking death saves.
Right.
But he's still
Right.
failed 2. Yeah, Spare the Dying is just a don't make the rolls
Yeah.
thing. Okay,
So
any more for
you-
your turn?
Yes, I will magic pocket sand with a magic stone
Okay. Bucket.
against this warrior of chaos.
I should
And
auto-rotate you to fate who you're targeting.
I did press it.
There you go.
And there we go. Sorry. Took a second for it to come through on my
That's
end.
alright. Damn, lucky. Bits of rubble ping into his armour, but unfortunately you're unable to break through. The Warriors of Chaos are beginning to move in now. They're sensing victory.
Just question. Restrained, I'm trying to remember. Does that prevent attacks of opportunity?
Gives them disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Speaking of though, Yelea, seeing Orias down... Oh, hello, auto-sequencer. Is going to... Oh, does she go and try and get him up? Or does she... Yeah, Yelea is going to tank the attack of opportunity from the Chaos Warriors. Second one. Okay, 1 hit, so she takes a stab as she moves. Runs up to Orias. Not today, Questor! Reaches down, lifts his helmet, places her hand just straight on his face, like shh. Go to sleep. Places her hand straight on his face. A bolt of lightning hits the back of her hand and she tases Orias in the face, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds on him. If I could find the spell book. Throw out a Cure Wounds. We're going to throw it out at 3rd level. Alright, it's back up. 20 hit points, George.
Let's go.
As you sort of, your eyes awakening, you feel the cracking of your skin as the lightning contained in you begins to seep out. But as it does, you feel Yelea place her hand on your shoulder, and you are returned to yourself. That is her turn. Brendil, over to you, David.
Let's see how. I am going to.
Why is
The-
everybody prone?
Oh, yes.
Not everybody is, but a lot of... Because remember, the guys have been doing a shit ton of shield bashing.
Yeah, I did take a shield bash, so I will spend my action to get
That's been
up.
the whole thing. I've just been bonking you with shields the entire time.
Yeah, so I'll spend half of my movement to get up. Not like I'm going anywhere. Do. And there we go. Right, removed that.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
I would still have my rage on, but I don't think it's.
Just reapply it if you need to. Oh no, I think you went
Yeah, I'll-
unconscious briefly, so your rage ended.
Yes, actually, yes, I. Well, no, hang on, did I?
Ah, no, you
'Cause I
did,
took the hit
which is
on the
why
binding.
which is why it is ended on your thing, but you decounted it with the binding. So yeah, you are okay.
Yeah. I'll
just
use
just,
it and then just.
just reapply it for free. It's fine.
Yeah, and then. If the tokens would. There we go. Okay, cool. Right, done that. Rage. Just to make sure it is in my passive effects.
Should be.
It looks to be. I
Not
just redid it, so yeah. Okay. We're gonna do Doom, Gloom, and Depression again, because... Yep. My 3 crusty hits from my Oaken Claws.
I gotta ask,
Punch.
why the hell did you name your fists that?
for the memes.
Yeah, as you got Doom and Gloom, who can do, it's what my enemy's gonna feel after they get the shit beaten out of them after because you're all in armor and you're just being having the shit beaten out of you by a tree with his fists. And then Depression, because that's the final blow.
Ain't it just, folks? I feel like that needs to be like a full in-character conversation.
Okay, so that's first one misses, so Doom misses. Gloom misses, for fuck's sake. Depression, you better not let me down.
Amen, brother.
Good old Depression.
I will parry.
Don't forget you can Reckless to give yourself advantage.
Yeah, but I'm low HP, so I'm not going to try and give them any buffs.
That's fair. Okay, 23 on the AC at the end.
23, which would match exactly.
So you
So it
still
does
hit.
hit.
Yep.
That is 11 points of damage on that Warrior of Chaos.
Nice. Is he down? Not just yet, but heavily injured.
Take the full might of Depression! Smack!
No. There's a line, somehow. But you are able to carve into that Warrior of Chaos, ripping a chunk out of him as you fight. Any more for any more, David?
Yeah, no, that'll do my turn, 'cause I've used up all my action.
Fair. Still not sure how I feel about 3D maps, you know? Oh well. Over to the Warrior of Chaos. Unga bunga unga boo. This Warrior of Chaos will shanky McShank Drinian, because it's just what they do. But first we shall slap him with a shield.
Thought you were going to say take a selfie for a second, but you know.
We can do that too.
1 second. This is
Liam just like sent me back to one of the most infuriating songs to listen to.
But first...
Let me take a selfie.
Ugh.
I distinctly remember hearing that BS in the background as I was playing The Godfather 2 on the PS3.
I will use
Oh.
Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, just spit at them. 2 hits coming down on you, Pat, I'm afraid.
Ooh. Can I... 1 second. What does Entropic Ward do again? I can't use it. I already used my reaction with Hellish Rebuke. 1 second.
It's alright, take your time.
Drinian's now on the floor.
Everybody do the dinosaur.
So, damage. Basically, as he stabs Drinian and knocks him to the ground, Drinian just shouts, "You fucking monkey!"
Jesus.
Right?
With the hard R.
Oh yeah.
Christ.
Like full-on elf racism there.
Right. I don't know what the elf word for a Chaos Warrior would be, but we all find it out pretty quick.
Man was like using his inner fucking Frieza from Dragon Ball, you know?
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Alright, that's decent amount of damage down onto Drinian as the spear stabs into you. This Bestigor. Where is he? That Bestigor. This Bestigor. Bestigor Zulane. Yeah, I'm having the same issues of streaming 3D. It doesn't work with Streamer Steve. It's causing camera problems. Hang on a second. My god, you all arrived back at the campsite for 2 seconds.
Pussy, you're alive! Oh wait, you're still dead.
Ding dong 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 ding dong.
Krog, good to see ya.
Ding dong 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 ding dong.
Beep, 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 beep.
Ding dong 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 ding dong. And we're back. Ding dong ding dong ding dong ding. Ding dong ding dong ding dong ding dong ding. There you go. That's gonna make everything run like 20 frames smoother. It just wasn't happening with the stream. So I still have value for money because I have a shit ton of assets to now use on the 2D side of things for Bailey Wiki, so I will find use. But I think the dream of 3D might have to be over. But such is life. Yes, I'm aware. I will whip up Drinian's new Warlock token as quickly as I can. On the upside, all my tokens have now refreshed, so... Alright. Cool, where were we? Bestigor will try and impregnate Freya. Disadvantage. Actually, that is how they do it in the lore, so maybe not. Misses
I beg
either
your
way.
finest pardon.
Yeah, in the lore, that's how you, in the old lore at least, fantasy, that's how you got more beastmen. Where do you think they came from?
No, it was before that. It was just a declaration.
Well, let's face it, everyone's had a go. Alright.
Wait, hold on. Hear him out.
Freya has a new king. This Warrior of Chaos will go for Brendil again. David, I need to know, are you going to use the binding?
Where the Oh, that's the binding symbol, yeah. Sorry, I just saw that flying in, I'm like, oh god, what's attacking me?
Your rage being negated again.
I will be using the binding if he gets
also,
well,
you're
yes.
not raging, apparently.
Okay.
1 second, I'll fix it. Where's your rage? There it is.
Look, we have 2 Ariases.
Huh?
Arias, it's okay, we have a clone of you somehow.
Where's the other one?
Then if you go in party, you just go Arias 1 Walker,
There should be
Arias 1 Walker.
one of-
Copy!
Okay, yeah, the one you want, both are the same.
No, I'm just joking, saying we can just duplicate Arias.
We can
Have no
just-
fear! Stormcasts abound!
I don't think the rage is sticking with Brendil.
Yeah,
No,
I know.
it
I'm
is.
not sure why. We'll just halve any damage he takes. But for now, this is going on the binding. Ow! Binding takes a huge hit. Over to the Gore Shaman.
Would that not be reduced by half?
Yeah, I will do. I'll heal him up half.
I to remind people that we still have plenty more fights to go.
Oh, whoops, that's the wrong way.
That's the wrong way. Yeah,
He said it partially restores, if not fully, if we rest. So we're good.
Quick, 10-minute nap.
I could go for a 10-minute nap. 10 hours later. God. Oh, it's a
Alright.
good
Are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin.
The Gore Shaman is going to... Fuck it, Flame Breath. He only gets 1 use of it, may as well make it count. On both George and Yalea. See, that's cool.
Hot stuff.
This is it. Again, trying to make it as good as possible for you guys.
Make sure on your layer, make sure to add 4 to the saving throw.
Will do. I'm waiting for it all to go through. Is that aura protection? Because she grants that as well.
Yes, but I don't believe they stack.
Ah, well, either way, it's a fail. So that is 2d6 fire damage on you, George. And half as much on Yolea. Alright, that brings us to Warrior of Chaos. Who... Sorry, Brendil. He's going to stab Brendil again. David, is it going on the binding?
It'll go on the binding, yes.
Really? Fuck, you're taking all the binding.
It's good damage on the binding.
Why exactly? Why are they at advantage?
Because you're prone.
Well, wouldn't it
I stood
cancel
up.
out with their
Either way.
trained?
Oh, true. Hang on then, let me see what they rolled. It would have been a 16 to hit. And they would have hit. All is well.
Yeah, they would have hit. I was just confused by.
No, you're
Them
bang on
not.
to question it.
And it should be half damage.
Yes. All good. Arias, over to you.
It's a rising time. I'm
Oh,
going to
shit.
storm my cast.
Once it's
until
done Morbin, it's Ariasin.
I'm going to storm my cast until I fucking hallow my knights.
Fucking what?
Hit 'em. Hit 'em with that warhammer. Hit 'em. This is my fuck. I'll try again. This is my Warhammer Age of Sigmar. So 20 hit?
I'm going to parry.
No. I said no, you legally can't do that.
Well, tough shit.
No,
So
shit.
23 is the AC to beat now.
You're a whole bastard. But
To be
fine.
fair, you should have done that at advantage.
That is true.
Yeah, roll again if you wish. I'll still have parried, so I'm happy to allow it.
Cool. I'll just do 2 more regular attacks then and just leave that as that. If they one hits, one hits.
Sounds good.
No.
Nah, all is well. Excellente.
Bonus action. I guess I can cry, but it's not ideal.
I mean, bonus action to cry. It's fine. No one's going to judge.
I'd say it's more of a reaction than anything.
Yeah.
Depends on the level of crying. Like a slight kind of like cry on the inside. I reckon you make that like a bonus action. If you
Full
want a
action
full-on
is like...
sob,
Full action is where it's at. Like,
Full on paid funeral
Yeah.
wailer.
I need to hire someone when I die to do that. That reminds me. Like,
We also need to hire 3 random people to show up in full mafia. Dom
Conveniently, I'm very reasonably priced. I'm £30 a session.
Hello, Ian?
Oh, you say I'm worth more? Thank you.
fuck it, I'll shield of faith myself. Since we're going back to spell slots.
we must do for now. Yeah, it's annoying, but it is what it is.
Alright. Do one little shield of faith on myself, and that would be the end of my turn.
Very good. Alright, Freya, regen. At least a little bit of it. Nice.
Freya ascending. I have fly speed, so I'd like to ascend 30 feet in the air, please.
Okay, do it. Right click on your token, and it's at the top left.
Rush. No, it isn't. Oh, yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is.
Wait, no, it's not.
Oh my god. Yes, it is. Why is this not rotating? Really? I have to do it like that? That fucking sickens me. Alright. Right click. Top left of token.
Yes.
For elevation. Has the little arrow next to it. Like that. Now what are you going to do in your turn?
Okay, so I'm gonna go right over here next to Dranian. And she will look down at Dranian and give a somewhat cliched Inquisitor look and shoot down at the Chaos Knight.
Okie dokie. Oh yeah, you don't suffer the penalty, do you, in melee?
No. And technically I'm not in melee.
You are with this dude.
Not at 30 feet in the air, I'm not.
Oh, of course you're not, yeah. Did do we?
It's having disadvantage because they're prone. Oh no, they're not. I'm lying. Thought they were prone for some reason. I was looking at fucking Dranian.
That's 24. And bear with me one moment.
You shot yourself.
You're targeting yourself again, Liam.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Listen, I know we all have
to do
that
that.
thought.
I mean, it's a statement, I guess.
Absolute fucking unit.
You're doing the commissar.
I know we all have
right now.
thoughts like that.
There
know we have
will
thoughts
be
like that,
discipline.
But if you need to talk to somebody, I'm here.
I will be using my sneak attack on that to gain the extra d6.
Yep.
An extra 6 points of damage, if you please.
Very good, very good. I shall apply it, good sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Alright, any more for any
Yes, I have my bonus action where I can attack that.
Hey,
Uh,
well, fuck you then.
yeah. $20.
Hits.
No, that's the damage, darling.
Yeah. But I don't want it to be.
Well,
Apply, you bitch. Alright, nice Freya. Guns firing point blank range, trying to keep Drinian in the fight. Warrior of Chaos going to once again go for the stabbing McStab on Orias.
Disadvantage because they're restrained.
Noted. Missed on the first one. Second one. I'm not controlling Orias. There we go. And then the third one. Misses on all accounts, Orias. Very good.
The spear and the shield.
Spear and shield.
Yeah, the spear broke itself on the shield, you know?
Oh yeah, got you. Just like poof, takes it on the side. Yes, I want to keep viewing the music. Yes. Alright. Freya, you are 30 feet in the air being incredibly annoying. I'm going to throw a spear at you. Disadvantage. We missed. Live your best life. Drinian, over to you.
Right. Drinian will stand back up. So I will remove the prone. And it won't remove.
Give me a second. Yep.
Right. I think we need.
A sexy new token.
Well, that. So I was wondering if we need more bodies, but we're doing fairly okay.
Sit check. The Warriors of Chaos are winning.
Yeah. I will summon my aberration.
Okay, what are you going to bring in?
What are my options for aberrations again?
Can you read the spell to me? I'm not familiar with
Yeah.
it.
Sorry.
That's all right. I'm just not super familiar with the spell.
Neither am I. Let's see here. I summon Aberrant Spirit. It manifests, yeah, as a Beholder, Sland, or Star Spawn.
Of those three, the one I would allow is a Slan, because that is literally the race that your dude is based off.
Yeah.
Also, sexy new token.
Yeah, I will bring in a Sland.
Nice. Okay. Do you know what type does it say?
It just says Aberration, so the armor class is separate. It gives me an option to place token, so I will see what that does.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I get all the options here. One second.
Okay, cool. I see. It has its own stats. Yeah. Instead of summoning in an actual slard. Nice.
Wait, 1 second. It didn't give me the thing.
So it's in the chat if needed.
No, like it didn't give me the token to drop.
Let me try. Da-na!
And
will
I
have
believe
to
I
make
can
a
use my
better art
bonus
than
action
that, but
because I can use my bonus action to get him to attack. I believe.
yeah, checking the spell.
Does
Drop 0 points, the spell ends. The creature is an ally to you and your companions. It shares your initiative, takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys. No, you don't need to use a bonus action. It just takes its
Brilliant.
turn
I will
immediately.
give it the verbal command to attack while
So-
throwing my pocket sand at this guy.
As you
Again.
fling your pocket sand, you go, child. Everyone else hears this, no kotala. But in Abyssal, there is this child of Morok, hear me. And you fling out this attack. This monster surges out of sort of water, coming up out of the well, leaping into the nearest warrior of chaos, and will. How many attacks did you get? A number of attacks equal to half the spell's level. Oh, that's cool. What level did you cast the spell at?
It's automatically cast at level 4.
Oh, because you're a
2
warlock.
attacks,
So 2 attacks?
and it does the claw attack.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was reading. No point parrying that. Gonna go see if dinner's ready. Katie might have called and I've not heard her or something, because I'm really fucking hungry. Alright, decent damage. Brings that Chaos Warrior down, ripping into him. Alright. That will bring us to Yolea Dustmaid. Any particular orders you would like her to do?
Either restrain or prone one of the Chaos Warriors near Brendil.
Mm-hmm.
Dinosaur.
She can't.
I don't know, either that or attack the Fire Shaman.
Yeah. She will move back, give herself a bit of space. I'm gonna just get rid of the templates over here because they're kind of getting in the way. And they're not achieving anything. And she will fire 1 shot into the Fire Shaman, 1 into the Warrior of Chaos, and everyone who's not restrained, essentially. But also the one attacking Arias. Jesus, good actually. Arrows sling through the air, more like laser bolts than anything else. As one of the arrows hits the Chaos Warrior in front of you, Drynian, your slad runs it through and lifts it up and slams him into the ground, taking him out of the fight. Alright, that will bring us to Brendil. I'm going to go see if there's any dinner or anything, because I'm really hungry. Sad dog noises.
Dinosaur.
Benidorm.
I mean, he's literally making the facial expression for saying it. Dinosaur.
So
Is David there?
Yeah, I'm still
There-
here.
It is your
there
turn,
is not a thought.
Yeah, I was gonna let you go first to see, but I'll crack on with mine.
No, session's been delayed enough. Please crack on.
Okay, we are going in with some punches.
Don't forget to apply your rage, if you can,
That's actually a good point.
because you should have it applied.
See if that does anything.
Not sticking.
No.
Is there maybe one inactive on your character?
I'm gonna have a look in effects now.
I'll take a look if you want to take your turn.
Yeah, there's nothing in inactive effects either. Just not sticking. Actually, nothing clashing with it. It's fine, right. Gonna.
It's weird, that rage effect. I do not know why it's not working.
19 doesn't hit the first one. 16 does hit. Over 23. I know you're gonna try and parry it, so.
Not on this one. I want to save that.
Not on that one. So that is. Let's just delete that. So it did do the damage. You should have it there.
Yeah, weird.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to drink
Nice. Aren't we all?
potion.
Alright.
And that should have healed me by healing. That will heal me 7 HP,
Nice.
which might not be much, but it is gonna get me out of a bit further out of the red.
No bad thing. Alright, that brings us to the Bestigor. Bestigor is still having a rough time, can't move, has an axe, and will skip its turn because it's stuck. Warrior of Chaos.
It can try
Yeah,
to break
it's
free.
it's going to try. It's going to try. Just had a shit ton of errors just appear on my screen. Bestigor, strength check on a 15. Hey, it passed. Alright. Gore Shaman will sling a firebolt up at Freya at disadvantage. And miss completely. Yeah, I love to see it, folks. Warrior of Chaos will stab Drynian. You're no longer prone, so disadvantage. Misses. Second attack. And third attack. All miss. You lucky kid. Over to George
I
or
hate when
Arias.
it's locked.
My time. Yeah, no, gonna beat the shit out of the shaman. He's been a pain in my ass. He is restrained, so I get advantage. Double 7. That is a 13 hit.
Against the Gore Shaman?
Yes.
I'm afraid not.
We'll try again.
Sods.
Yeah, the 24 must hit.
24. Yes. 24 indeed hits. They shall. It is a regular hit against this poor fucker. 7 damage to the shaman. 7 damage to the shaman, goes through, takes the brunt of it. Still standing, but having a rough old time of it.
That would conclude Orias's turn.
Okie dokie.
Right.
Yeah, Freya.
So floaty in the air. She'll be somewhat enamored with the new conjuration of Dryanian. She will, however, quickly jerk herself back into reality and begin committing war crimes against Chaos Knight. In which case, they're not really war crimes, are they?
No,
They're just observed. Ooh. First attack fail.
Nice.
Oh, I am going to use a point of the binding to re-roll that. Because 2 out of 3 fails is shit.
So when you say a point of the binding, what resource are you spending?
The binding. You said that we can re-roll it previously.
Oh, absolute. Yes, I know. Don't try that.
Yeah.
But it's more, if you look at the bottom left, can you see the resource itself?
I can see it at the top, not the, but yes.
No. So there's, on my screen, I'll print screen it. It's fine. For some reason it's not working. Carry on as you are. What I'm referring to is the resource tracker I set up.
Okay.
That, if you look in the chat down there. But what I shall do instead is, how did the binding work back in Soulbound? How many it's like a rank. How did we do it? How did it work back in Soulbound? It was a resource.
It was based off the will of a.
Yes. Because the health is based off of your combined. Oh, darling, thank you. No, I can't. The health is your combined wisdom scores, which I'll reevaluate in a bit. What is everyone's modifier to their wisdom?
+1.
+1.
Okay. Nothing.
+2.
So that's 3. I'm going to say minimum 1, so David puts it to 4. George does not get to interact with the binding in anything meaningful way. Sorry, George. Behold, a clock.
What was Percy's wisdom?
He's
Or was
dead.
Irrelevant.
Well, he was there when the binding was
spicy.
formed.
Fuck me. Holy cockadoodles. Percy was +4. But the question is with him being dead, do you get it? Also, which warrior did you just target? Because they're dead. Oh,
It
yeah.
wasn't dead.
No, the warrior is
But,
now.
yeah. Yeah.
Alright. So that's your point to the binding at the top there now. Alright.
I will use my last bonus attack on the Besticore.
Cool. Alright, that will bring us to... Ooh. Once Liam has rolled.
And that is my turn.
Okay. As this is happening, I need each of you to roll me a d20. Because I've just realised the turn round we are on.
Four.
Rushing up to join you from the sides. All around you, this battle is raging, you know? Warriors of Chaos ambushing you, your forces slamming back into them. You begin to break the tide, pushing through. Running forwards through the press of bodies. The Sister's Soul link up. Wave of necrotic energy from one, and a burst of the realm of light from the other. However, as that happened, there is a roar. And you look as you see coming down the side of the hill into the forest towards you. Lances lowered is no less than maybe 20 Chaos Knights. As that's happening, the sort of momentary pause of these... Fuck, that's spicy. Momentary pause as these figures begin to arrive. The knights cascading in, the souls sending out waves of flame. Yalea looks to Arias. Go! Into the well! Stick to the plan! We'll cover you! And let's fly with an arrow hitting a knight in the gorget. What are we going to do, team?
I'll say they played knife and spooning before.
I guess we're going for the well.
It's up to you. You can stand and fight, but the fight's about to get a hell of a lot harder. But I believe your original plan was to go in through the sewers. Though I know any veteran player of mine knows to avoid wells like the plague.
I would say whoever we cut, I'd say whoever we cut down now is less to fight in the main battle.
Don't be certain of that.
Ominous.
I think logically, this is just me speaking over the table. In a battle, you have to stick to the plan as much as you can. I know it never survives contact with the enemy, but
You'd have to know overcome.
like if we're meant to be this force that has to get in to prime something for everyone else, us dilly-dallying is more time, more lives lost.
Yeah, we're essentially with a scout strike force.
Yeah. So like if we can't leave the rest of the fight catch up to us, we need to keep going. That's my take on it anyway. But
We do need to try and get there as quick as we can.
While you debate, I'm grabbing a can of Coke.
Yeah, we need to get there as quick as we can, but we also need to take a moment, at the very least, to just rest and recuperate, following on from this fight. Obviously in a safer place, and then try and, if we can, stealth a bit closer, so that we avoid any other unwanted combats.
well, I get that, and it is something we need to do. But we can't spend another 5 rounds in this combat. Waste of time. That's my opinion.
No, I do think we just need to finish this one up as quick as we can do. I think if we can collectively make 1 to 2 targets more. So, Beast of Gore that is above. Beast of Gore is pretty much on its own. It's not going to cause anybody any trouble to move
That
past
Bestigor
it.
is dead.
No, that Bestigor is dead. It's just not. Okay.
Yep.
Very much so.
Okay, we've got to get.
If I can just say, my worry is we'll say, oh, we're getting one or two more, then the 20 Chaos Knights come in and we can't get out.
It's
I'm
a choice
meaning
now:
just-
stay and fight or go.
No, I just mean we need to essentially get rid of one or two to enable that our escape is clear. As in, say that Chaos Knight, Warrior of Chaos that I've.
Those Chaos Warriors have much bigger problems than us currently, so I wouldn't worry about the one or two Chaos Warriors.
But
Yeah, I was
your
just meaning
next
finish.
your next
finish
turn
him off
is
and then move.
Yeah, but your next
Move
turn is going to be combating those Chaos Knights. It's not going to be moving towards the well. So
Well,
you're
no,
going to
I'm
have to
gonna try
go
and
to your
grapple
next
check 'em.
next turn.
I was going to try and yeet them. Do what I did the other round and throw one into the other so that they go
Well,
prone.
remember, I can have my slant basically yeet you.
You seem to be putting yourself in unnecessary danger for just the sake
Yeah.
of like yeeting something. You can just
Have you met
disengage.
Dakar?
Yeah.
as well.
He
was
was
I-
never in any
Side
danger.
note.
I
He
can
was
have
never
my
in any danger.
apparition.
Well, the difference.
occupy-
I mean, all right.
The
Yeah,
core
try disengage move.
Dracarys was never in any danger.
Right,
Yeah.
back to the subject. What were you saying, Pat?
Like, I can have the aberration, my slant, like basically yeet Brendiel down the well, or towards it.
Yeah. Does your thing go first or like before me
It
or
goes
after me?
at the end of Pat's turn.
So yeah, it goes well before you.
It might be worth doing that then. Unless you want to use it to grab Arias or to assist Arias in getting out.
Because as much
Well,
as I would like to stay and fight, I do
Yeah,
actually agree with Pat that if we waste a single more turn, they are charging on horseback. We've
Yeah.
got mounted knights to deal with, and I don't discount that one sour roll, all 20 of them arrive.
Well, they're all
but-
coming. That's what I've set
with-
up. Like,
with
it's not a
Arias-
case of like reviving one at a time. The whole group will arrive.
No,
Yeah.
what I mean is, like,
And
at the end of the next turn, there is a high risk that they just get here. There's
Yeah,
not going to be
and
another
we-
race turn.
No,
And we
absolutely. That's
will
what I'm
try to
saying.
wipe
They're
the
charging
block
down
back.
to meet you.
I do think Arias can get out of there because it just, and this is a bit meta game of me,
That's fine.
the position of the tokens, Arias can disengage both of his at the same time. You can't.
Yeah. I can disengage the one directly above me, but the other one would get the attack of opportunity.
Yes.
The only other opportunity is that if I have a very exceptional roll in killing one.
Well, you have chopped both your guns, haven't you?
I do have to say I probably wouldn't want to stick around as well because I barely survived the last time we encountered mounted knights.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
We all barely survived.
So I think we're all on the same idea of us. We're all going in the well this turn. It's just getting
How we
out of
achieve it.
engagement. So for
Yeah.
me, it's fine. I can go whenever. I will get my slant to get Brendiel out of combat because forced movement from being thrown by it won't trigger attacks of opportunity.
Freya, you have movement.
I got
Yeah.
30 feet fly speed, and I've got 30 feet of movement, so
Yeah,
I can drop down to ground speed and start swimming after shooting, so I've got no issues there.
And then we just need to get another ticket. Arias is going to disengage and jump in the well.
Okay.
Is
Well,
that
I'm going to
your
treat it
plan?
as like a group action. Yeah,
Okay.
all I'm asking for here is half the reason that this is happening is I had this set ending to the like if it went on too long they'll charge, but this is also like to give you guys a bit of a narrative, describe how you break away from the combat, one by one into the well as the enemy push in. This is to give you guys a little bit of a chance to have a bit of a narrative.
Yeah, I think if the Slan was to drag me out, obviously, essentially to drag me out and push me to the well, and then, or even into the well, would be a solid shout. We just need to make sure that, in terms of actual disengagement, how would you do it, George? Would you just use the disengage action?
Actively.
Cool.
The other
think
thing to
we've-
consider is we haven't had it on the map because we're dumb, but there should be priestesses of Mordor, because you're trying to get them into the town centre, aren't you? Was your whole thing.
Yeah, they weren't joining us here. It was when the gates were open. They were basically being kept back.
I see. You're holding for them
Yeah,
to arrive.
they're not sewage routes. They are once we open the gate from the other side route, basically.
That's all good. That's good.
Yeah, the only other thing is obviously, you know, we're leaving behind what remains of Bulgor. Well, Bulgates.
It's okay. My boss
dead.
is here.
Yeah,
Gonna say
yeah, no, I know he's
sacrifices
dead. I
have
said
to
we're
be
leaving
made.
his remains behind.
He was quite literally an undead bull. I'm fairly certain he's got barely any remains left.
Trust
So we treat him
and
with
believe.
respect.
Trust and believe. I feel the loss of Bullgates. I'm a witch hunter for a reason. I will get over it. She's already over it.
Shame.
Man,
Oh,
I like that
no.
bull. Anyways.
Anyway,
Yeah. Okay. Disengaging one by one, Arias parrying and holding the line as you step back. Voya Sol steps up next to you. Crestor. She sort of turns and looks at you, her words catching in her throat. Stay safe. I do not know how long it would take us to reach you.
Sigmar guide us.
What?
Just get going into the fucking well.
Yep. They instantly, the two sisters are fighting a waves of necrotic energy matched by Voya Sol's life energy. You see those cavalry charging, forming into a V formation as they begin to descend down upon your position. You take a moment as you leap into the well, climbing down. I would like to know your marching order.
Question.
I mean, realistically, Drinian and Freya would be one of the first ones in.
Is there water in the well?
Oh yes.
In which
Potentially
case,
as well,
Drinian-
Eulea.
Drinian's definitely first to try and drag people through.
without
Okay.
sounding somewhat disrespectful, Arias is okay in that respect because he's wearing Stormcast Eternal Armor.
I'm going to absolutely sink to the bottom of
Bitch
the very.
sinks.
He's just going
As
to
you
float.
Jones's
So,
man.
Drinian, as you hit the bottom of the well, the water is coming up to your waist, and it stinks.
Oh, I thought you meant it was like full to the top and we had to hold our breath.
No, this would be a case of being able to link into the sewer system.
Oh, we're good. I thought we were having like an alien resurrection moment where we all have to hold our breath for
Not
60
yet.
minutes.
Give it time.
Stop ruining his plot points, Liam.
Give it time. So, everyone in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put on some scary music. As the sounds of the combat explode above you, the roaring of the knights, the wails of the Lephis city guard, you realise so quickly how swift everything can change. You have been plunged deep into darkness. There is no light in here. Who has dark vision?
Hang on. I've got dark vision.
I have 60 feet of it.
So,
I emit a 30-foot radius of light.
You have to activate that. Are you activating that?
Is it activated? I thought it was passive.
No, you choose to do it while you are tuned to the item.
Yeah, I am attuned to it, so I would choose
stealth
in which to do
what
it.
we're saying is off the table here.
So I am attuned to it, but can I switch it off?
No, not while it's attuned, because it gives you loads of really good buffs. Is the other thing. So.
So it says. Well, I just want to share it.
Mm-hmm.
It says may shed. So
Damn
I can choose not to.
Damn my own wording. Yeah, fine. I'll allow it.
Well, I was going to say, could we like quickly grab some mud from the bottom of the well and just cover Freya in it to like dim the light?
You could throw mud pancakes at Freya.
Freya would look at you endearingly and load and just cock her gun under your chin. Try it. Do not throw mud on the bitch.
Who said it was mud?
Right.
Roll fucking initiative. Roll it.
There's a soft as your slard jumps in behind you. As it does, it sort of... and it leans down and runs its hand through the waters, tastes them. Not too pleased.
Have we've broken away from initiative, have we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the artwork working. Foundry just doesn't love me today.
Yeah, right, so getting up to the well is like...
Please also, by the way, ask for details. I know I'm not describing stuff great at the moment. It's purely because I'm tired and being a shit DM. This is Theatre of the Mind, so, like, have your little RP for a second, but then, like, by all means, please press me on details. Please.
I'd like the moment of shoving away the shaman and the warrior. Orias would go to the well, see the drop, and how everyone else is gone. Just sighs as he would then make a jump to hit the water, probably with a much more bigger splash given the amount of armor he's wearing.
Vaulting over
Alright.
you. Go on.
Alright, you sound like a town bell.
There's at times like these I'm thankful I brought my helmet. He would slide it on.
There's an echoing boom as your feet hit the ground, Orias. Like I say, total darkness. Some of you have dark vision, some do not. Freya, you begin to shed light with the coin of Heish. Ah, oh, damn, it's not the one of accuracy. That's really annoying. So, you shed light, and it begins to illuminate the tunnels around you. As you look, because had it been accuracy, you would have quickly discovered you're in very flammable fumes. Stretching ahead of you is a long corridor of the sewage. You can walk maybe 3 abreast, with the water up to your waists as you do so. You know the rough direction of the Sorrowfell, but as you begin to wade through the water, you're finding that the mud beneath your feet sinks in, and I'm saying mud liberally here. Feces, carcasses, everything that has been dumped down here. And you begin...
We wrap Arias in the finest silks. He cannot be disturbed. He is dangerous at this point. He has a coin of Akushi on him.
Your lives are in my hands.
The campaign's over, folks. Back to Star Wars. Like, we're done here.
I am curious.
Mm-hmm.
To ward off these toxic fumes, flammable fumes. What if I cast Warding Wind?
That would work.
A strong
I'll
wind.
say you can give it a go.
A strong wind, 20 miles per hour, blows around you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you, remaining centered on you. The wind lasts for the spell's duration. It deafens you and other creatures in the area. It's sad times. Extinguishes unprotected flames. Hedges out vapors and gas and fog that can be dispersed by a strong wind. And this area is difficult terrain. And also range attacks have disadvantage. That being said, I do actually have a aura that, well, obviously I've got aura fucking Arias, but...
The thing I will forewarn you of, and it's not like a gotcha, it's purely like you would be aware of this. The thing that you might want to be aware of is Warding Wind deafens you. That's because it makes a fuck ton of noise. It's... And you're in sewers, so that's only going to echo. If there is anything down here, and I'm not saying there is, it's going to know where you are.
I think
I'll hold off now then.
in the
It's only
sewers,
being open.
I would have.
There's a lot of shenanigans down here you guys can pull. You have a lot of abilities, and again, I'm kind of trying to do the theatre of the mind stuff as a little bit of a break from combat. I know I'm not doing it very well. It's been a while. Damn it.
You mentioned that there are corpses down here, did you not?
There are, yeah.
I would like to see if there are any useful tools amongst the dead.
Make an investigation check with a scaling DN.
I will do the same.
Okay. In that case, can you just give Liam advantage or two?
Yeah, that's what I'm taking. I give advantage
Yeah,
to.
so Liam roll twice.
Hit. I rolled a 14 and a nat 1, so...
On a 14,
God save me not having that coin of Akashi.
with the close nat 1, you do finger a dead bottom for a little while before realising it's not a pouch. But as you're sort of digging around, 14's not high enough to get all of the answers. But you're able to find tools. Mason's tools, stone chisels and picks. Some of the bodies are wearing robes. And as you go to lift the arm of one, bizarrely, it's incredibly decrepit. Like, this is not a fresh corpse. This has been down here a very, very long time.
Are there any identifiers on the tattered, rotted robes that they are wearing?
An additional investigation, please.
While he's doing that, can I take the mason tools
Mm-hmm.
and I put them into my backpack?
I'm going to be a greedy sod. I'm going to do like a shit ton of healing on my end.
Okay.
Only 9 on that one.
I actually need to check one thing. Can I cast this whenever I want?
There you go. Added Mason's tools to your character sheet. Huh?
Thank you.
Liam, just before we do you, Pat. Liam, you lift one of the bodies up, and you sort of, with the glowing light from your hands, you inspect it. There's something awfully wrong about it. It's wearing robes which are like inscribed with black thread filigree. They appear to have sort of like feathered collar to them. But there's something about the way he twists, like the skeletal remains. Whoever this man was, this clergyman, judging by the robes, it looks like he was a hunchback. And we're not in Notre Dame.
I am going to do the very smart thing on Freya's end from dealing with similar things over the years. Call it a bit of paranoia, if you will. She will take out one of her daggers and behead it, because the last thing we need is them getting back up when somebody decides to raise the dead.
You behead it, falls away, the body tumbles with a into the water. No problem.
Well, no entrapments here yet. But keep your eyes on those corpses. I don't know where they're from, but far too convenient of a sign for there to not be danger here.
Okay. Anyone else?
I was going to say I drank a healing potion, but they didn't transfer over with the new character sheet.
Okay, that's fine. How many do you have?
I had 2 potions, and I had a scroll of fireball and a random 3rd level spell scroll,
1 second. 1 second then.
I believe.
Scroll of fireball. Potion. Healing. Oh, come on. Custom D&D 5e. Custom D&D 5e. Custom D&D 5 healing. What level of healing were they?
I'm trying to think. They cost me 150 gold each, I think.
Graters.
On that. Yeah,
Cool. How many?
I had 2 of those,
Cool. Done.
and I had a random. There was a spell scroll of 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
It was one I bought, but neither the merchant nor me knew what spell it was.
It was the bargain bin scroll, I remember that one.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
It's
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
if I cast it, it's just randomly whatever.
It's, I believe I wrote down what spell it was. Hang on.
Okay, I'll do a full action heal on one of my potions of healing.
I didn't write it down. What I have written down is randomly generate result.
Okay.
So when you cast it, we literally randomly roll a 3rd level spell and see what happens.
That's gonna be fun. I will drink one of my potions. So
Yeah.
I put it on your character sheet under wonky scroll.
I'm going to take 2 more of my potions to boost up some HP.
Okay. As you guys are marching, are you taking any attempts to stealth or hide your presence?
Yes.
Then I would need everyone to make stealth checks at this time.
Nope.
Disadvantage
go.
on Arias. Sorry.
Nope.
Well, I can't do it because I don't have a token on the map, but I will do it when we go and I have
You
a token.
still have
but I
access to
will
your
have
character
used.
sheet under actors.
It tells me I have to use it as an action heal. It
For healing, right? Yes, that will.
for my potion of healing.
Am I able to unattune to this fucking coin first before I said?
I believe the potion
that
gives you
takes a time.
flat 20
actually, no,
if
you
you're
can
using it as an action.
So, you can unattune for free. It just takes you time to reattune. David, just roll manually, and I'll apply it if you tell me what to roll. If you tell me what you rolled. Pat, what were you trying to say?
I was trying to say the potions. If you're using it as an action, it gives you a flat HP.
Yes, it does.
So
So
you wouldn't have to roll 4d4 first.
Yeah, it's only as a bonus
That's
action
fair.
that happens.
Yes, so I'll be using 2 of them. Sorry to go after. I'm just trying to. Where's my fucking inventory? There it is. So I would restore 20 hit points. So never mind. That's okay. I'll just lower my countdown.
That's good. As you
And
guys
stealth.
begin marching, You are sploshing through the water, not to pick on the Night Questor, but unfortunately, being in full plate does make it hard to stealth. I'd like you all to make perception checks for me.
This is as stealthy as I get. This is as perceptive as I get.
It's hard to believe, but this is what peak performance looks like.
That was peak performance was never considered.
Okay, pretty decent. As you are moving, two things bother you. The first is that you could have sworn, as you're sort of going through these corridors, the stone walls around you, moss hanging from the ceiling like tendrils, water up to your waists, only able to see with the light of Freya ahead of you. For a moment, as you pass one of these T-junctions, and sort of like look right, look left, you turn to go right and to keep on track, and then you snap your head around, go looking left, because you could have sworn, shadow of a shadow, corner of your eye, there was a figure stood there. What do you want to do?
I like to use divine sense.
Fuck's sake. Okay. What's the range on that?
60 feet.
Damn, he's there. Yeah. At the very tip of your divine sense, George, you wave out your power, the sense coming to you. You listen. You listen hard. Huh. There's definitely stuff nearby. From where you saw that shadow, there is a lingering sense of celestial, but it's rapidly disappearing as it's moved in the other direction.
Would he be able to say when you say celestial, like akin to himself, or?
Has the same taste, but isn't the same as you.
Something familiar lurks within here. Not quite Stormcast, but something celestial in nature.
If they are anything like you, then we shouldn't tarry.
Why does it hide?
Why should not be our concern any further. We are on a mission that is sensitive in its time. We can explore at a later date. Lives are on the line.
As you sort of nod and begin moving, Arise, you turn, and as you put your foot down, there's a crunch as something gives under your foot, and you hear a like a squeak.
Is there a rat?
You reach down, fishing in the water, and you pull out the bottom, like by the tail, half a rat from under your boot.
Rat or Skaven?
Just a rat. Not all Skaven. Not all rats mean Skaven.
But they're all vermin. I would say we push on, unless anyone wishes.
Simply finish the quest. This is the realm tainted by chaos. Happenstances like this will be more commonplace the further we go in.
Well, considering we are making our way through, and Freya would continue walking while stating this, It would be curious in a sewage system why there are so many corpses, if there is a way out. So I would... Freya would bring out her dagger, and just for the sake of argument, she would carve a cross into one of the bricks.
Okay.
Simply in case this place is cursed in any way. I don't want us to be making loops.
As you move, you eventually come to sort of like a Y in the corridors, one going sort of northeast, one going northwest. To the northeast, you see a faint glimmering light. To the northwest, you see the bodies have begun to pile up. Which way do you want to go?
Based on the orientation of where we were when we entered the well, in which direction, if using our heads is apparent, would northwest or northeast be the direction of the Temple of Morda?
Both. The temple is north. You're kind of going.
Oh, right.
Is there anything else down the passage with the bodies?
You would see the bodies are piled up against a heavy set of iron doors. They have their back to the doors, and from the positioning of them, it looks like they are almost defending them when they died.
As we're kind of like going through, kind of still hung up on the whole sensing celestial, is there perhaps any markings around, perhaps scrawlings or like marks of like perhaps something draconic in nature?
As far as you can tell, no.
Oh. The ravens on our shoulders.
They are still there.
Yeah. Are they giving any indication to which path to take?
You will need to make an Arcana check for that.
Can I provide advantage in any way to try and assist in interpreting?
Yeah, I'll allow.
That is a 21.
21. The ravens seem to be protective of the dead. And they are flying to the bodies, and rather than pecking at the eyes, you could swear one of them like fixes the lapel of one of the bodies, almost making it more presently.
From memory, the robes that these people are wearing, were they indicative of the were they indicative or reminiscent of the robes worn by the undead priests when we ventured into the tomb of the Avon Alik?
They are identical. And then
I believe
you remember that body was incredibly twisted, deformed, and hunched.
I believe we have entered a domain of the Avon Alik once more. Look at the priests. They are identical to what we explored in their tomb. I would suggest following the way of the corpses. They defend the door. They don't try to breach it. It could be the origin of how this temple originally fell.
Certainly holds premise based on the corpses. Could also explain why the priestesses are also eager to reclaim their temple. Beyond it just being one of their own, there have been temples before lost But they've
I
made quite
agree.
an insistence on this one.
I agree, and forgive me for stating, but I'm pointing over into the direction where there's a glimmer of light. As such an obvious glimmer of hope, it doesn't exist in my eyes. I would far rather take the darker path in hopes of knowing what to expect.
Yeah.
Are we in agreement?
I believe so.
I'll trust your judgment.
How's
However, as we go down, I will take a cue from the crows, and I know it will delay me a bit, but I will like make some of the bodies that I pass more presentable.
Nice. On close
Freya would-
inspection. Oh, go on.
Freya would, in approaching the door, that she would put the corpses in a kind of sitting position next to the walls, but in a respectful sense.
As you closely inspect them, now you know what you're looking for. Every corpse is malformed, jaws distended, shoulders hunched, backs broken and twisted. Maybe George would be able to testify. This is what dead flesh-eater corpses look like, when they're all mangled and twisted together. As you start to move down towards those heavy iron doors, however, George, you look back as the only person who sort of belayed the plan slightly, and you see against that flickering light, for a moment, shadows in the dark. But then Freya puts her hand on the door and heaves it open. And as you step inside, you are greeted by a totally dry interior. At the far end and facing away from you, there is a set of steps with an altar. Steps lead up to one side onto a viewing gallery, and steps moving round to the back for private sermon. Large columns, square columns, hold up the ceiling that is pointed and arched, but designed to look like a pair of cascading wings. At the far back, there is a pair of columns with a singular sort of sarcophagi-like vault, with skulls piled up at the top of the square arch. At front of that, there is an altar with books laid open on top of it. And around the room are two things that strike you as odd. Still lit flickering candles and ravens. As you move in, the door, the body sort of leaning against the door, closes behind you, sealing your choice.
The candles themselves, have they been lit for a long time, or do they look relatively fresh?
Make an investigation check.
$17.
The candles don't look like they were recently lit.
Is there a kind of indication that the wax is melting, or is it kind of like eternally so?
I don't think I can answer that in any sort of good faith. You know what I mean? It's impossible to say, and there's no point asking you to roll for it.
Oh.
No, you simply
Is
can't
there?
tell.
Well, you'd be able to tell if there's melted wax.
Yeah, but
cooling.
but you can't also see the wax melting. So essentially, even if the tops are slightly curled over, you can't see how long they've been curling for. Like, they're not visibly going down.
The ravens,
Hmm.
are they gathered in any particular section of this room?
I would say they are scattered around. But they seem to be watching you, it's fair to say.
And have our ravens interacted with these ones?
Not in particular, but then your ravens have been sworn to you.
Books that have been about the place. Any particular titles or anything of the open ones?
Who here speaks Celestial?
Pretty much everyone, I think.
Yeah, I think everybody.
There are 3 boxes. Boxes? There are 3 books. One is in Celestial. A recounted history of the realms. A textbook on the foundations of the mortal realms. Does anyone speak Infernal or Abyssal?
I speak Infernal.
I have deep speech. I don't think that's abyssal.
Not unfortunately not, no. But in Infernal, you would see a treatise underneath. There's a couple of them stacked up. The treatise underneath, The Forging of Chains, written in Infernal. And the third book, which is quite a bit smaller than the others, but incredibly well thumbed, the corners of it worn over and damaged. Does anyone here speak Primordial?
No, I don't.
Do not.
No. Unless my slander does.
You can check. I believe he's under your control.
No, he's not. I don't have access to
One second, then.
character sheet for him.
Let's have a look. Psychic, deep speech and understands what you speak, I'm afraid. So that first treatise, no one can decipher what it says. What do you want to do?
I will take this moment of respite to cast Find Familiar. As packed of the chain, I could cast it for free.
Yeah,
I believe.
that's fine. Okay. And your familiar was an octopus, I believe.
Ooh, this is a bit weird. It's giving me options for ones.
Yeah, you get all sorts.
Yeah, so I might go with the pseudo dragon. And I can make it celestial, fey, or fiend. It's weird.
I would recommend making it Fey on account of the fact that your patron
Yeah.
is neither celestial or fiend.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So, bringing it in. There he is. There's a little pseudo dragon. Cool. So, are you guys going to take the short rest here?
Yeah. I think we probably should take a quick short rest for everybody's sake.
Okay.
Is it wisest here?
Well, I mean,
Either that or in the sewers.
Yeah,
You're still in
and
the
at least
sewers.
yeah, but I mean in
The
the
stinky part of the
murky
sewers.
waters.
Fair.
So, what do you want to do? There's more to investigate and look into if you wish. But you are also welcome to do that over the course of a short rest. As long as you're not fighting, I'll treat it as such.
Is there any signs of a name or anything around? So, like maybe around the table area or something?
Investigation, very high. DN. But will allow help actions and the like.
Freya would assist. She's nosy. To say the least.
Okay. Investigation with advantage. Let's go. Uh, 17.
17. You do see a name. You're looking over that third treatise, the one that's written in Primordial. And bits of it are starting to not make sense, but you're getting like, okay, pictures, oh, looks like a Knight of Shaiish, you know, silver mask, okay. There's like sketches and stuff like that in there, right? And then a couple of names stick out at you. Harok, Dwala, Lady Morn, Septimus Moran. There's names in there, but I'll need you to put 2 and 2 together.
Could I get those names in order again, please?
Yep, 1 second. There you go.
Well, at least we know Lady Morn.
Some of those names you have heard before.
We would bring it to the attention of the party. My brain is operating at like 3 miles per hour, so perhaps the names will ring a bell to anyone else in the party.
Anyone else?
Not ringing a bell on my end.
What was the name again?
Harok,
Yeah, they're in the-
Dwendala, Septimus Moran, Lady Morn.
But Lady Morn was the statue.
Lady Morn was the statue, and you know that she was Lady Morn, which was like a title. She was the Lady of Avon-Alik. You know that. The Lady Morn was like an honorific.
My brain is thinking like the original holders of the relics of the.
When you hit something on the head,
Oh,
I
am
will
I?
give you. I won't give you all of them, but as you look at the name Harok, there's a very familiar axe sketched on the parchment, but not cornate and brutal. It has the fleur-de-lis, but it's this beautifully elegant, like executioner's ceremonial axe.
Are these the last holders of the coin?
That I can't say.
Well, no, because you have a coin. Okay, so we know Lady of the Morn she had her own thing, but we also interacted with her. Are each of these a prominent figure within a different realm?
You make a history check for me.
Are there any arcane symbols?
Yes,
Like,
many.
beyond the purely, like, is there anything specifically, like, not quite carved with the rest of it, like something that was added later?
There are many arcane symbols in there. You would recognise Winds of Magic, you would recognise the fleur-de-lis cropping up. There's other symbols as well. All of the part of this book that you're seeing, where you see the fleur-de-lis and the stuff you recognise, is only like that much of it. It's a very small portion, and then as you swipe through, there's other heraldries, other symbols, maybe other names, but it's hard to say. Like I say, it's in Primordial. You can't get any context. But in answer to your question, does anything look like it's been penciled in? No.
Why does the name Septimus sound like it would be something I should know?
You rolled a nat
Am I
one
just-
on the history check.
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
No, I'm just saying, like, in out of character, like, over
I
the
will
table,
tell you, you know two of those names. Lady Morn is one of them.
I guess if there's any like kind of scribblings of a chalice or a container of some kind.
Yeah, you would see a sketched picture of a chalice, but the name next to that one looks to have been damaged or defaced. You can't see who that belonged to. As you look at the name Dwendala, however, there's a strange little symbol in the top right of the book, and it takes you a few minutes before recognising a gemstone set in a ring.
Is there anything similar to what's a gemstone set in a ring?
Same stone. So, same stone that one might wear in an amulet, but in a ring instead.
Is it anything? It's not similar to the amulet I'm wearing or the ring I'm wearing.
No, neither. It looks similar to the amulet that was worn by the Silver Lady.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like the Silver Lady had the amulet. So these are most likely those who held or even the original owners of the relics that Moldblood sought out and gave to his generals.
Do you want me to describe the rest of the room as well, just to remind you of what's in there for the sake of... It's been a minute.
Could I theory craft?
Let me describe the rest of the room first, and then by all means. Because I'm getting multiple people messaging me with ideas as well. And yes, Pat, I was trying to make it look like an eel dragon, if that makes sense. Like a dragon, half eel was the idea for the token on the pseudo. Specifically, I'm thinking of the Seakin models, the things they ride.
I will say, just for the sake of being fair, the sland would disappear by the end of our short rest. He only stays for an hour, I believe.
Fair. In that case, before... we are on regular time, so long rest is 8 hours, short is... Oh God,
An hour.
An hour, so he would go. But before he departs, as the water begins to rush out of him and he begins to dissolve, he bows his head. Morok watches. Dissipates into sea mist. He has a varied backstory. He's back to his 2 kids now and his 3rd wife. To describe the room again, you have, going around the side here, You have steps going up to the side, round the back to like a private chamber. You have the altar where the tomes and books are located. The doors have closed behind you and there is no way out. The ceiling above you is in the shape of this raven looking down at you, and behind the altar there is a heavy iron door with skulls above it. If you would look above the door as well, there is an inscription at the top of the door.
Theory crafting onto it that each of these 4 names, we've discovered 2 of them, I believe, and each of these individuals may have been guarding each a realm gate, and each of them may in some way have been corrupted by the mold blood. So the people that he has crowded around himself are his entourage.
You reckon Haddock is Frothmore? Like turned into a Minotaur?
Yeah.
Okay. I can neither confirm nor deny these rumours.
And that's the way he's getting his forces into the realm of Nagash. He's effectively made himself a council of Realm Gate Guardian.
Thoughts?
The gem of the kind of ring, is that removable from the actual book itself? Is that
No, it's a picture of it.
a picture of it?
All I'm doing is telling you, like, at the front of this book, not the entirety of it, just one chapter of it, you recognise some of the pictures, and you put 2 and 2 together with the names.
So my brain was still hung up on that for some reason.
That's right. It's hey, there's more to do. You know me.
Can I go to the private room you mentioned?
At the back.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And can I look around that for anything?
Well, as you go in, you push open the heavy wooden door, and as you sort of go inside, you see on the wall, it's sort of like a private study area for a priest. I think it's easy enough for you to put together. This is like the private sanctum of a priest, right? You have the Temple of Mordor, and then the private sanctum of the top dog, right? The equestrian. And this is like a study. And in here you see various papers thrown and scattered around. There's nothing there plot relevant, anything like that. Except on the desk there is a heavy tome that is wrapped in a single chain, and at the top of that tome a raven looks at you.
What language is the tome in?
Common.
What does the book cover say?
A gift from the Queen of Ravens.
I pick up the tome.
The raven sort of hops off and looks up at you.
I open the chain.
It sort of falls apart, and you open up the front page, Pat, and it's blank. And then as you sort of look at it, black lines scrawl into a soft face, which then hardens and becomes craggy. Smile splitting it, hair, big nose, bushy beard, kind eyes. It's a beautiful artwork of Borok Irontooth.
It's like a book that allows us to speak with the dead.
You turn the next page.
Yeah.
Black lines form Big nose, hard jaw, more shaven than his husband was. Braga, Iron Tooth. You turn the page. Tim, the ogre. You turn the page. Catalina, the priest. You turn the page. The woman who died on the bridge. You turn the page, your hand shaking. Percy Abin Jabir, smiling face looking at you from blood-stained ink.
I'm trying to think how a Deepkin would react to this. Can I reach out with my, like, to feel, would I get a feeling for what sort of spell would be on this? Or what it allows me to do?
Roll an Arcana check.
Any advantage, or?
No.
Okay. Oh, fuck. You
could use a point of the binding to re-roll if you wish.
I will use a point of the binding, if that's okay with everyone.
A pint, you say?
Yes.
They call it a point.
Well,
Alright, give it a
if
re-roll.
you insist.
Oh my fucking god.
You look at this book.
Clearly the Raven Queen doesn't
turn
want
it
me to know.
over, You turn it over again. You try and reach out. You're a deepkin. You know souls. It's just a book. There's no spell on it, as far as you can tell.
I will put the book into my bag
Okay.
for reading later.
Picture book.
Like,
Okay. Who else?
What other rooms have been left unexplored?
So there is more in the room Pat's in, for the sake of openness. That's just the first thing. I shouldn't mislead you and tell you it's empty. There's still, little quest markers around. But there is also this sepulchre behind the altar, with the inscription above the door.
Yeah, if I go, I'll take a closer kind of look at that.
The inscription above the door is written in Abyssal.
I don't speak the language of demons.
Does anyone speak Abyssal?
nope.
No.
Does anyone have any magic that lets them speak Abyssal?
I don't think I do.
Actually, let me check. Would it be Abyssal? No. Sorry. Bear with me. This is direct from... So, this would either be Draconic or Celestial. For a better translation, I will ask for Draconic, but I will give you a shitty translation if you get Celestial.
I have Draconic.
Then I have Celestial.
The inscription... Draconic is because this ties into the dragon that fucked with Sigmar. The sigil above the door, you look at the inscription, and you see that the raven that makes up the roof crests here. This is like the centre of its wingspan. And you realise it's no raven. It is awfully similar to that Ravonic dragon that you met by the Temple of the Lady of Morn. The inscription on the door: lay thy gifts at the feet of the lady, and be blessed.
And with that, is there any signs of a statue of Lady Morn?
There's
Or
a
the
door. It is as you see it. There are skulls above it, 2 sets, so 4 total, columns on either side, inscriptions at the bases of the columns, and the heavy door beneath the main inscription.
I'm half tempted to push the door, see if there's a statue of the Raven Goddess inside, but
You can. The door is unlocked. In fact, make an investigation check.
investigation. Roll. Nat 20 with total 19.
You push the door slightly in it, and you see inside a small empty chamber with a basin at the bottom of it, a silver sort of bowl with bloodstains in it, and what looks to be burnt parchment. Standing over that bowl, with twin scythes, is an all too familiar statue. George, are you currently attuned to your coin of Aquishy?
Didn't particularly get a chance to unattune it before, so yeah.
Well, no, I said you can unattune at any time. It's a tuning that takes time to come back.
It's just because I never got to say it yet. I just assumed I just went with it. I just went, fuck it.
I did hear you, and I said you can unattune at any time.
I apologize.
No, it's all good. You can be. It's important for this to know whether you're attuned or not.
Yeah. Okay.
Specifically because you bear the coin. So do you have resistance to fire damage? It's what we're getting at here.
No.
No.
The coin does not give me resistance. It gives me bonus 2 damage on
Which is all well and good because the amulet on your chest is burning into your metal, and your breastplate is sizzling as it's beginning to melt closer to you.
Like, as in it's just burning through, or as in
It
it's
is
more
glowing white hot, like it turns to magma. This has nothing to do with the coin of Aquishy. I just wanted to see if I could wound you. This is now burning black smoke smouldering at the edge of the amulet. It's beginning to vibrate, and against your automite plate, or whatever it is in fucking Stormcast terms.
right.
Sigmar. It's sizzled, lightning sparking at the edges of the metal as it's beginning to melt through it.
Is it? I'm able to not remove like the amulet from my person, but more so kind of like wrap the kind of the actual necklace part of the amulet around my hand, so it's not pressing against me.
Yeah, you take it and you wrap it and you sort of hold it in front of you, and you see the amulet. I have no way of demonstrating. It's hanging in front of you, and then on the length of its chain, it sways towards the statue, defying gravity.
Is it a harsh pull? Is it more like it knows where it wants to go kind of shit?
It knows where it wants to go, sort of shit. What's everyone else doing? Just to keep everyone in on this.
In the private chamber, I wouldn't be seeing this.
Well, I'll say that you come back at this point. I'll allow everyone to be in on this.
I am actually going to interact with the raven that is on my shoulder.
Okay, what would you like to do?
I will... Is there any, like... growth, like, weeds or, like, the like down here? You know, any, like, plant life? Within the within this chamber specifically?
Not really, no.
No, I'm not after like flowers.
No, you're still in sewers, is why I say that.
Yeah, obviously, but I'm to like thinking of the egress of time roots would have burrowed through potentially. That's my logic.
I can be.
I am going to make it I'm going to use my the the Druidcraft cantrip just to shape it a little nest.
Okay, oh, that's fine. I'll allow that. Yeah. Little roots breaking through the ceiling.
Yeah, just make it a little nest and be like, go, rest little one. Come on. On. My shoulder is no place to be.
It sort of looks at you and it flaps off up to the right-hand side here. Into what would be essentially a reliquary. But before we go to that, let's return to George. But Liam, just are you in on this? We're in here?
I can be, yes.
Okay. So, like I described, the amulet is swaying towards the statue. There is the statue of Mordor with the twin sickles. At its feet, there is a basin that appears to be blood-stained, has burnt parchment in it, and scraps of other stuff. The rest of the room is functionally empty. The inscription above the door states, oh fuck, I forgot. A gift, what was it? Place your gift and be blessed. Something along those lines. The wording is important, but I've forgotten off the top of my head. That's what's in the room with you. A gift given is blessed. Something like that.
I would, out of purest curiosity, I would take out my amulet of Sigmar, place it in my hand, you know, like the whole Jack Sparrow thing of running my dagger across my hand and making sure the blood is on there, and place it at the feet.
In the basin.
Yes.
So you place your blood and your amulet of Sigmar.
Yes.
You step back. Nothing happens.
The same was the saying, like, if we give a gift and be blessed, or the gift itself would be blessed.
You could interpret it both ways.
Morbid curiosity is demanding me to approach the statue with the amulet. Is it like something is trying to escape from the amulet by any chance?
Hard to say. It certainly feels like, yeah, it feels like the amulet is shaking.
I am a risk taker. I'm going to see what as I approach this thing with the amulet, see what happens.
The amulet swings forwards and stays, floating in the air above that silver bowl, white hot.
Would this be a kind of like? Is it exact? Oh fucking! Ugh. Would it be exactly burning, or dare I ask, is it more like a radiant kind of burning?
You could call it holy hellfire, celestial fire, if you would. But certainly not the fire of Sigmar.
Would it be more to we know this is more of a amulet from my brain, the goddess of the Sylvaneth.
Elariel.
You know, Elariel.
Potentially. Pat, you round the corner still holding that book. And you would see the scene in front of you.
Comrades, what are you doing?
Attempting to resolve the riddle of the statue, my dear Dranian.
And
As far as yes.
You first.
As far yet unsuccessful.
And what is this riddle?
Place your gift and be blessed. I believe.
At
At that point, I would glance down at the book I'm holding, which does state on the cover, a gift.
Indeed. A gift from the Queen of Ravens.
I will place the book in the bowl,
You place the
along
book.
with
Oh, go.
like slicing my palm a bit and adding some blood.
The silver of the bowl sparks, but the book pages spin, and then the book tumbles out.
Perhaps not the book itself.
Would you like me to repeat the clues?
I was thinking, what if you opened to a particular person? And,
That's what I'm thinking. Is if I because there's burnt pages there, isn't there?
In the tin, in the silver bowl, there's basically shredded parchment. Yeah, there's burnt parchment. There's burnt parchment, bits and bobs of what looks to be items or detritus, and blood. And now a burning miniature sun in front of it, but that's a whole separate problem.
My brain is somewhat thinking, as this is me grossly overthinking. The amulet contains the souls, the book contains the person we want, and they're offering to possibly bring someone back. But that's me just going like out left field. Yeah.
I will take out Percy's page.
You rip the page. The book ignites into flame and disintegrates as you hold Percy's page in your hand.
And I will place it into the bowl.
Percy's page goes into the bowl. The amulet above it is white hot and still burning.
Do we each then have to provide a gift?
I will put my hand on the scythe of the statue.
Your blood sizzles down the scythe and drips onto the page with Percy's face, which begins to sizzle.
Come, Witch Hunter 3.
Freya would do the same.
Blood seeps down, drips onto the prison, drips onto Percy's face. The page begins to crinkle up. Flames are now beginning to ignite in the silver bowl.
I see. Is it often we have to offer the blood of each person within the binding?
Oh,
You might want to go
So
grab
that-
David.
How exactly does spirit / tree bleed?
put a leaf in.
Take
Give it a go, motherfucker.
Take some of my sap.
You don't bleed. You remove a piece of your actual bark, and then you.
Yeah, I can easily do that. Yeah.
If
You
the blood,
stepping
then
in
a
after
piece
going
goes up.
round to the side, David, you would have found a reliquary. We'll come to that.
Yeah.
You snap off a bit of your bark, and as you do, or rather, you put your hand, the wooden hand, to the scythe, and a sliver of bark drops ting ting into the tin, where it Now white-hot flames are burning up out of the bowl. They're beginning to coil around the amulet. The whole thing is now beginning to surge and swirl. The amulet is now shaking, looking like a pendulum. Boom, boom. As you turn and look behind you, 100 ravens are watching. Eyes burning white. One raven tilts its head. There is but one more step, monsieur. Yeah, I'm afraid the ravens are French. We established that.
We had Frenchmen on our shoulders the entire time.
Viciously cleaning his shoulder pad. What was the last thing you needed, guys?
Was it to close our eyes? to...
No. What was in the bowl?
Paper.
Oh,
Oh, the. Oh. Why is my brain not working tonight?
Bits and bobs and detritus, I described it as. Parchment, burnt page. Blood, blood. Bits and bobs and detritus.
Bits and bobs and detritus.
You can make an investigation check if you want. Look in at the flames, see what's in there.
detritus is
Detritus is random crap.
waste, debris, or dead organic matter broken down into small pieces.
Make an investigation
I will
check.
give advantage on the investigation.
Thank God, nat 1 to nat 20. My God, Orias. Nat 20, I'll honour it. In the white-hot flames from where this has previously been used, ignoring Jacob, he's not in the session, we have... You can see the ear of maybe a teddy bear. You can see a ring of maybe someone's wedding band. Little personal effects. What do any of you have that belong to Perselsi Abin Jabir?
Potions.
Health potions.
He made them.
I'm gonna pop the vial of acid in. You made
You
that.
melt the bowl
He
and
didn't-
ruin everything.
Yeah, he didn't make mine. I bought mine.
Same.
I'll have one of the minor healing potions because that's one of the ones he made. Was the
Mhm.
minor healing potions.
Anything else? Does anyone have anything else that they would like to add in?
Oh, we can't bring back half a Percy. Come on.
I
believe I
don't
had
think
anything.
I don't have anything
It's all
new.
good. It's all good. Stepping forwards, you pour in your healing potions. Please remove them from your character sheets. As you do, poof, a blast of white hot hair blasts you out of the room. You slam into the altar. The tomes tumble to the ground, unless you guys already picked them up. I think you might have done. Add them to your inventories. The door shakes. The whole temple cracks. You blink, and the statue has moved. The bowl clatters to the ground, blood spills, the potions begin to spill, but they evaporate as white-hot flames surge up as the amulet stands in the air, shaking violently before it hits Orias in the chest again, stone cold. You look up, Orias, holding the amulet, and you look as this thin wisp of slightly greenish necrotic light seeps into the statue. Nothing seems to happen for a moment as a cold wind drifts. And then all of you, bar Orias, puke blood onto the ground. Your stomach wrenches. You feel burning in your ribs and your back. Sweat drenches you as you gasp for air that you cannot find, and as you look up, the statue begins to crack, begins to crumble, and as the statue breaks, falling out of it like a pharaoh being broken out of a sarcophagus, Percy, butt naked, hits the ground. And then after an awful second, and that's where we'll pick up next week. Sound good?
Why didn't we bring back Tim?
I mean, there was a chance you could have done.
Yeah, but who the fuck in this group was going to actively go, yeah, I want the ogre?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past any of you fuckers. But until then, we have been Tattletales RPG. Join us tomorrow for Warzone Blackthrone. Oh, sorry, for the campaign Blackthrone. Join us Sunday for the Warzone Blackthrone tabletop game. It's Descent versus Blood Angels. Till then, we have been Tattletales RPG. Where the table may indeed be virtual, but you are most certainly welcome at it. Bye for now.